Let me ask you this, Keith. As far as you mentioned Bud Crawford going up in weight, does he have any chance if that super fight with Canelo takes place? How do you rate that fight?
Yeah, athleticism. So true athleticism is one of the only things that beats Canelo Alvarez. We've seen it twice in his career. First time, Floyd Mayweather. The Triple G got close. Triple G was he just should have thrown a few more punches. Triple G had that first fight in the bag, but he just fought in a comfort zone, and they found a way to call it a draw, you know. But Bivol, not only being the bigger man, not only having that reach advantage on Canelo, but boxing to a T, boxing to boxing perfection. I hit you, you don't hit me. Bivol kept him on the edge of his jab. He was, instead of throwing jab, right hand, left hook, Bivol was throwing jab, right hand, jab, right? We call that the one, the two, and the one. 1, 2, 1. So with that, Bivol was keeping him at the furthest extension point possible because he wanted to keep the advantage to himself, right? And it was a beautiful game plan. It worked, even though he had Canelo on the ropes, even though I was screaming at the TV, Bivol, put the work in, throw some body shots. If you're gonna beat him, beat him, beat him down. But Bivol is robotic. They talked about it during the fight. The commentators talked about it back then, that Bivol is robotic. For those who want to see more action, you might not get it out of Bivol, but Bivol boxes a very smart fight. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's very challenging to beat. And Canelo got a piece of that with that fight. So, and I
So
don't think
Crawford
he's
has a
gonna,
shot. Craw-
speed and defense. We know Crawford has good defense. We saw what just happened in Canelo's last fight. Um, he beat the smaller Charlo brother, but at the end of the day, he knocked him down once. He really didn't land a lot of big shots. You know, did he dominate? Did he win like all the rounds and stuff on the scorecards? And if I was keeping track of score, yes, sure, okay. But when you see how you can, a really skilled fighter and somebody who's in a survival state can easily survive Canelo's onslaught, okay? A skilled world-class fighter will be able to survive Canelo's onslaught. The only thing Charlo didn't do in that moment was establish his own offense. And I know Crawford has the cojones to catch a few and boom, 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 give them back. Use his speed for the attack. We saw Floyd use his defense, pop shot, pick his moments, utilize his offense. I don't know if Crawford can truly finesse it that well, but I do believe that he can mimic that to his best. He'd have to prove to us that he can actually do it, but I do believe that he has the mindset, he has the boxing IQ, he has the athleticism to give it a go.
And listen, man, I know you got to go eat, but we got to ask you. I got to ask you about your fight, Keith. You mentioned the mindset, the IQ. You're going against the heavy-handed Australian Tim Tszyu. A lot of people were shocked when they heard that matchup. I mean, this guy's getting better every time. He's stopping people, tracking them down. Is it one of those things like Sugar Ray Leonard against Hagler, Mayweather against Canelo, where it's like brains versus brawn, the experience that you have, the IQ? You mentioned tricks at the press conference. What kind of tricks are you going to pull out of that bag?
It's just overall experience, man. Like I asked him, Mexican Zoo, what you gonna do? Mexican Zoo. He's gonna come out, like you said, strong, determined, out on that front foot. you know. We know what the Mexican style is. It is a tough style. I'm gonna keep poking at him. I'm gonna keep talking about his flat feet. I like irritating the young man. Okay, now we call it the fight before the fight. It's a psychological game here, baby. But at the end of the day, Tim Tszyu is talented, but Keith Thurman has more talent, and that's what I'm gonna be showcasing come March 30th. Is all the skills, all the talent that I've always possessed throughout the welterweight division, and I'm going to carry that up into a new division. I want to prove what kind of champion that I am, that I'm here for the long haul. There's not that window like, oh, he's only a good fighter from this year to that year, and he's never really the same again. Like I said, I'm aging like fine wine. I'm maturing, and I just believe that I have what it takes to make the upset. The bookies have me a big underdog, and I believe that I easily have what it takes to make this upset happen with Tim Tszyu come March 30th. He's going to be surprised on what kind of problems he's running into trying to box in the ring with Keith Thurman.
All right, man. You heard it here from Keith, one-time Thurman, the former unified welterweight champion of the world, taking on one of his biggest tests of his career against the heavy-handed Aussie for the WBO 154-pound title. Appreciate it, Keith. We'll see you soon, man, and best of luck. Amazon Prime, March 30th.
Thank you. Stay blessed and enjoy the fight.
We will. Thank you.